Backstage with Soja. They're sound checking, getting ready to go on stage at the sold out Fox Theater. Straight up for the pier right here. With this EP that you guys just released, the response has been great. Can the fans expect a follow-up album?
Yeah, we've got a whole album basically finished that is just sitting in my basement.
That weird.
But we're working with different people right now, and we're trying to. We've got like a goal in mind that I guess I probably shouldn't say yet, but there's a vision that we have for the thing, and we're trying to. Yeah, we're just trying to like check our options before we just drop this thing. But yeah, it's finished. It's kind of crazy for us because like we know like
just recently finished or?
Yeah, now like 3 months ago I think we were done with it.
Sitting on it right now.
Yeah, we've had it for a minute.
Yeah.
But we keep adding songs to it, and it's probably up to like 16.
That whole process it's a process.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they call it a process.
Exactly. No, back in the day we would have released it, you know, right when we were done, and I completely understand how fans will want to, you know, they know there's new material and they're like, come on, release it, but I'm promising that it's only going to get better the longer we wait on it, so just give us a second.
Hear that?
It's coming.
Hear that? It's coming. It's straight from Jacob's mouth.
It's on the way. It's in my basement. Dude, I've heard it. It's great.
Do you find it ironic that, you know, I mean, you're a roots reggae band from DC?
Yeah, white guys from Virginia. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Not to mention the messages you're spreading, and then of course coming from where corporate is.
Right.
King,
sure.
Like,
Yeah, we don't. You know, I don't know when. Everybody's got their struggles where they come from. You know, like when I was a kid, I remember my dad told me, he was like, you know, 2 things are gonna happen in your lifetime. He kind of hinted at, and he said, one, you know, Walmart's going to ruin everything, which obviously happened.
Yep.
And then number 2, China would become the superpower of the world, and that was his prediction. He was an economist. He was like, you know, this is what's going on. And so from a young, like, I never thought, I love where I'm from. Like, I live in America for a reason, because I love it. You know, we're the first and only in a lot of things I'm really proud about. You know, when I was a kid, I would tell my dad, you know, like, you know, we're screwed and this country's fucked and we're, you know, horrible and this, you know. And I would get on him about slavery a lot, you know. I'd be like, dude, you know, we're fucking awful people and this and that, and, you know, we don't deserve to fight and all this stuff. And he said to me one time, he was like, you know, things aren't always what you think and you can't always believe what you hear. And I was like, well, prove it, you know. I was like challenging him, like, and he said, you know, we were the last country in the world to be involved in this slavery thing. We were the first country in the world to abolish it. We're the only country in the world to have a fucking civil war about it. He was like, so that's just one example of you don't use your pen to say all this outlandish shit that you can't back up, because one day somebody's gonna call you on it. And people ask me the question about being from Virginia and white guys singing reggae, and I don't know, the thing that always appealed to me about reggae is that you had to back up what you were saying. You couldn't just go write some song about, you know, something, like, you really had to back it up, you know. And we feel like everything we say we can back up, you know. I don't care where I'm from, you know. I can look out my window and look at the White House. I can look at the Washington Monument. I can look at the Jefferson Memorial, you know what I mean. I can look at the Pentagon and watch the plane crash into it. Like, I can see this shit from my window. People are like, yeah, what do you know about Babylon? I'm like, you're kidding me. What do I know about? Alright. But I always feel like I can back up everything I say. We're not really out here trying to be Jamaican. We're just out here trying to do our thing.